From broken mechanics to straight up unfair strategies, today I'm going to show you the most busted PvP methods in ARK Survival Ascended. Hello Dodo crew and welcome back to another video on ARK Survival Ascended. Grab a bottle of water and let's get straight into it. With a single Extinguisher grenade, you can easily take out almost any base. Oh, and before we start the video, as of I'm editing this, I'm at about 6k subs. If you could sub to help me reaching my goal of 10k subs by the end of the year, I would greatly appreciate it. Taking out generators, whether with extinguisher grenades or by hand, is the easiest tactic to win any raid. Just run up to the generator with your trike, stego or on foot, throw the grenade and the raid is over. A classic mistake most people make is just being too clever in a raid. With your tens of thousands of hours of playing the game, you have learned to have a plan for everything. Your INI is set up perfectly to build the best FOB, and suddenly you have 17 different braid lines, 6 different hotbars, and your kit consists of 45 items. And the worst thing is, you haven't raided a single time yet. Simplicity beats cleverness every time. There are 20 turrets, but if the generator is free or behind a wall, just run up to it and switch it off. If you need 20 stegos to soak 4 turrets, then it's probably just overkill. If you build a base, avoid building generators in a way that they're easy to run. Always remember that your generators can easily be turned off by extinguisher grenades and your whole defense will simply go offline. Let me tell you about TBS, one of the biggest no-wipe clusters on ARK Ascended. They offer fully loaded PvP and PvE servers with auto-lootable raid bases, shiny dinos, quests, a battle pass and even an offline raid protection system to keep your base safe while you sleep on PvP. On the modding side, it's next level. Auto-sorting vaults and cryo fridges, FPS boost, dino trades without needing the DLC, and it's all developed in-house. Yep, TBS creates its own updates on top of the official ones, and the best part, it's available on all platforms with a free base kit in PvP and a starter pack in PvE if you join now. You can find all the Discord links in the description, come and check out TBS. Your metal walls should be a barrier that keep everything out of your base that should stay outside, so that nothing can hit you. However, trikes can destroy generators straight through walls. If you use a charge ability, you can easily destroy generators that are placed behind the wall if you're fully charged and run right up to the wall. This trick is more suitable for smaller tribes or especially in the early game, as it only works with normal generators and is therefore not quite as good in the late game. When building your base, always remember to make the generator safe enough so that it cannot be easily run over by a trike. I know many of you don't approve these methods, and to be honest, I'm not a big fan of them myself. Even if you don't want to use them, there are plenty of other players who do, and then you need to know how to defend yourself. So you little devils, please stay relaxed in the comments and listen. When building in PvP, only foundation support is blocked by enemy structures. This means that you can build directly into the enemy base if you place foundations under the enemy's base. After that, you can simply build into the enemy base without the turrets firing even once. All you need is some foundations, a lot of ladders, walls and ceilings, and you can loot every pillar. If you expand your foundation support, you can even build horizontally into your opponent's base, as the support is independent of the opponent's structures. Only 2 types of structures can be too close to enemy buildings, and these are pillars and foundations. Ceilings and walls can still be placed no matter how close you're to an enemy base. Cliffs or pillar bases are especially easy to raid with this tactic, so if you build on a cliff, you also have to make sure that you have enough spam under your base so that nobody can simply build into your home. These constructions are often secured by just one foundation, which provides support. So if you get raided, you have to find this one foundation and destroy it. This should cause the whole Fortnite to collapse. If you haven't already, I recommend learning all the ways you can build boxes around racers, zeppelins and rafts. Racer, Raft and Zeppelin box builds are probably the most overpowered solo raiding strategy. The reason why they're so strong is because there are so many ways to build them, and it's super hard to defend against them, offline or online. Racers are perfect for bases that are on the ground and that you can easily run to. If the rider and racer are boxed correctly, then you can simply run up to the enemy base and blow up what you want without the rider being shot a single time. With Zeppelins or Raft, you have the additional advantage that you can easily get to the enemy base in places that are difficult to reach and then simply destroy turrets or structures. Defending against them is difficult, but doable. It is important to destroy the structures protecting the rider, racer, raft or Zeppelin. If you manage to destroy the structures, the Zeppelin and the raft are destroyed incredibly fast and the rider simply crashes with his structures. If you're offline, this is more difficult, as the only thing that really helps is to build in places that are difficult to reach. Shadow tanking is a big problem, especially with tech turrets. With this tactic, you can only soak one turret at a time, but you literally get 0 damage, don't need a soaker, and can even eat your lunch in the meantime. When shadow tanking, you use the hitbox of the mesh around you, so that turrets don't shoot you, but the mesh. The turrets will aim and shoot at you, but will hit the mesh in front of you, so you won't take any damage. You just need to find a mesh structure, like a crystal that is between you and the turret you want to soak. Then you have to move behind the mesh, so that the turret has no line of sight. Slowly move out from behind the structure, so that the turret gets a line of sight on you. You can see that it works when the turret starts to aim at you, but doesn't shoot. Step by step, you now move further and further out until the turret starts shooting at you. If you have done everything correctly, there should be a point before you come out of the cover of the mesh where the turret shoots at the mesh. This works pretty well with dead creatures like Carbos or Stegos, where the corpse is being hit by the turret. It works with all turrets, but tech turrets are especially easy to shadow tank due to their splash damage. Even if the turrets are not hitting you, you should have high tier armor and medbros with you, because from time to time a hit can come through and will hit you due to lag or rubber banding. My favorite way to raid people solo is to use corrupted creatures on Extinguisher or Astreus. If you kite corrupted creatures into your opponent's base, there's not much you can do. Corrupted creatures do damage to structures, are super hard to kill and get less damage from turrets than normal creatures. Offline, your opponent has no chance to defend against corrupted creatures, even the base location doesn't help much. If you build on a cliff, I can come with Wyvern or PTs. If you build on the ground, I can come with literally everything. And if you build in a red hole, I can use Dilos or PTs. Online, your opponent has the choice. Either your enemy sets up his turrets to shoot at the creatures and wastes a lot of ammo and the creatures aggro the base directly, or the creatures can just go for the base. All in all, it's just a waiting game, because you can simply soak the base. I hope you liked this video and I'm thrilled to read if this video has helped you. Hit the like button, leave a comment below for the algorithm and consider subbing to the channel. Alright, Frodo.